All right. Ride cymbal, please, Shannon. Snare. Nice. Okay, so Q106, we've got an unofficial drum beat going on right now with Shannon Larkin, the drummer from Godsmack. These guys are going to tear up Battle Creek tonight. It is mass chaos. Shannon, thanks for coming up to our Battle Creek studios. The second interview now that we've conducted here, ironically, both of them today. First Hailstorm, now Godsmack with you, Shannon. What do you think of the facility? Pretty sweet,
right? It's nice, man. It's very clean, very new, very saucy.
Yeah, very nice, right?
I like it.
Now, Shannon is the drummer from Godsmack, and I did ask you on the elevator ride up here, man. I mean, just out of curiosity, I know that, there's drumming and then there's drumming. You fit into the latter category, man. You must burn, 10, 12 pounds a night right on stage.
Yeah, especially the other night in the hot show, the Hell show, where it's 100 degrees on stage. But yeah, man, us drummers, it's a physical thing. All four of our body parts are moving, and so I'm soaked every night, man.
Dude, and it feels good, though, leaving it all on stage, right? I mean, that's what your fans expect from you.
Yeah, and it feels good to get all the poison from the night before sweated out of my system.
It's true.
I feel like a new man.
You're a good man and ready to go again, man.
Yeah.
Now, you guys have the Mass Chaos tour going on. This is a big deal, with your buddies from Stained. You guys are no stranger to each other. How's the tour been going so far? Pretty good.
It's been great. And they're fantastic humans as well as a fantastic band. And we have known them forever. They're from Springfield. Our band's from Boston. I'm actually the only guy in the band that's not from Boston, Massachusetts, but I've been in the band last month, April 24th. It's my 10-year anniversary.
Nice.
Decade in Godsmack.
Congratulations,
I'm proud
bro.
of that.
So let's rewind then 10 years ago in a week. What were you doing before that, before you got the call up, man, to Godsmack?
I was in a punk band in Los Angeles called Amen.
Nice.
And
nice.
we did a record for Roadrunner, and we did a record for Virgin, and then I pretty much quit the music business. And because before that, I was an Ugly Kid Joe in the 90s. And before that, in the 80s, I was in a thrash band called Wrathchild. Toured with Slayer, Pantera, all the stuff, that kind of thrash thing. So it had a long, long career. I've done this all my life. Started playing clubs when I was 13. I've never done anything else.
Really?
And so at that point, my wife is pregnant with our first kid, who her birthday is today.
Nice.
So 14 years ago.
What's her name?
Her name is Jessamine.
Jessamine. That's awesome. Happy birthday, Jessamine. It's your 14th, and your dad's not pulling his hair out yet. That's good, right?
Yeah, well, starting to pull a little bit out, just in the back left side, but no, she's great. She's a great kid. But anyway, so when my wife was pregnant with her, and Amen was this punk band that I made not much money in, and we were living in Santa Barbara, California, and I felt that, it was time to do something else with my life. So I actually enrolled in this haircutting school. My mom's a hairdresser, and like all my life I've seen her just have this gig that she was real happy, and it makes other people happy, and that's kind of what I do as an entertainer,
Sure.
So I was like, you know what? It's not in my cards, perhaps, to be a rock star and all that. And 2 weeks after I quit Amen, the phone rang. It was my friend Sully, who I'd known for 17 years before I even joined the band. So I've known Sully almost 30 years.
Across the map, and you guys maintain that relationship and friendship. I think that's huge.
Yeah, well, back in the 80s when I had that band Wrathchild, his band was called Lex Luthor, and they would open for us on the East Coast when we go to Carolinas and Boston to Baltimore. And, drummers, I saw him play, he saw me play. We immediately had a bond and exchanged numbers. And over those years, we stayed friends. And
nice.
Ironically, he had called me when Godsmack was getting their deal in 98 with Universal, and he said, dude, I got a deal. And I'm like, I just signed a deal with Roadrunner with my band Amen. He was like, oh man. And then of course Amen came out, didn't sell. Godsmack came out, sold 5 million copies. I'm like, missed it by that much. But as fate would have it, a couple years later, Tommy Stewart left the band. I got the call, but the timing was just so perfect for me, with my wife pregnant and me quitting this band, going into haircutting. Really. But there you have it.
For those that are listening, you'll be able to see the video coming up very soon on our website at q106fm.com. You got good hair, man. Did you do it yourself?
Sully did this.
Nice.
We came on the tour, and I was like, it's one of those things, like you see the pictures of me, and my hair's all long. I got a full beard, and now I'm signing the pictures, and everybody's like, dude, is that you? I'm like, yeah, you know, summer comes, it's all gone.
You
man.
drop a ton of weight, more so than you even do when you're on stage every night beating the skins, right?
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, man, the one thing about long hair that's good is it soaks up all the sweat.
Sure.
Now I notice when I cut my hair short, all the sweat just runs right in the eyes.
Burns the eyeballs, man. Shannon, I feel like I could talk to you all day long. I'd mentioned that we've talked on the phone, and that's how I felt the first couple of times that we had met. Tonight, the big show, Mass Chaos, right outside the window here, man. You can see that bad boy over the Kellogg Arena. Get your tickets if you haven't already got them. I mean, come on. It's Shannon Larkin here, and he is going to rock you out tonight with Godsmack. You guys own the stage tonight. Leave it all out there, brother. Thanks a lot for coming up to the Q106 studios, Battle Creek, and rocking with us today, bro.
Thanks for having me, man. As usual, good one.